Hi everyone, the Political Maniac back with another video here today. I am going to be doing some polling for the 2020 election, November 4th. Make sure you go out and vote. Every vote counts. Today is I won't say my personal opinion, but I'm also going to be judging off of what the polls are right now. Obviously, the polls are more favorable towards Joe Biden, of course, but in my guess, coming up in the debates, I'm also taking that into account, and I'm taking everything into account, what could be done and what will probably be on the 2020 election day. Of course, we have about 4 more months until that night, November 4th, but I will still put out my opinion on what could happen as of the knowledge we have now with the polling data and everything that's out there. So, of course, I'm going to give the blue states where they're ultimately going to win. I will also be having lean states just to add that into effect. Just, we're, of course, not completely sure what states will be safe for each party. Just give the parties the states that they will ultimately win. The Republicans have their states, and then Colorado will go blue. Same with New Mexico. I will leave the toss-up states to the end where I will talk about that. Ultimately, a lot of people have been saying Texas has been looking different. Trump is only winning in Texas by 1%. But Texas will definitely go red, at least in this election. Probably in the upcoming elections, we could possibly see Texas going in a different direction. Nebraska, that's a state where I feel like one of their districts will go blue. And I'm going to give that to Biden in a lean category right there. Of course, it's only one electoral point. South Dakota and North Dakota will go Trump. Go Trump right there. And, when looking at this map, you'd see, Trump is definitely has a lot of states right here. Well, the states he has are very few to little points. Alabama. With Georgia, as of right now, the polling data showing that Georgia is more likely leaning Republican. So I'm going to put that as a lean right there for Trump. South Carolina, I feel like will go fully to Trump here. North Carolina, I do view that as possibly leaning to the Democrats, to Biden here, but I could view it as Trump winning. But I'm going to put this as leaning for Biden here. Tennessee is red here. Let me add that. Kentucky will be red. Same with there. And then Ohio. Ohio is another one where people are questioning if Trump can win here. I think without a doubt it will be red here on today. Pennsylvania, we will get to Pennsylvania and Florida as our last ones here. Virginia is going to go blue. I think the last time Virginia went red was around 13 years ago, if I believe. I'm not quite sure. West Virginia will go red here. All the states for the Democrats that will ultimately go blue, as of always. Yes, so these states will go blue. And then up here, for Maine, I think that we will see that go blue, of course, but one of their districts will probably go red. I'm going to put that for Trump right there. New York will go blue here. And then New Hampshire blue. So then we leave to these last ones here. We have Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Oh, turn that blue. Arizona, Florida, Pennsylvania. Let me turn this red and that one blue right here. So these last states are going to be your swing states. These are going to be the states that will make your election for Biden or Trump. You will win or you could possibly lose. In this scenario, I view Biden as he will win these three up here potentially. I think Wisconsin can probably go to Trump. I might put that as leaning, but Arizona, I'll put that as a lean for Trump right there, because I do think Arizona will vote for Trump. Minnesota will ultimately go for Biden here. Wisconsin, like I said, I view that as a lean for Trump. Let me put that. And then we have Michigan. So Michigan, I don't know. This one's very questionable. In a political aspect, in thinking what will happen come election day, you could give this one to Biden or Trump here. I personally think that, Trump got Michigan in 2016, and he could probably get it again. But as of the polling data right now, and this polling data, it's not, I won't say it's very biased, but it's not favorable for Trump. So I think without a doubt, this will definitely go blue here. We have a lot until election day, but it will lean blue here. Then that leads to my final two states here. I will put out my opinion here. Let's pull up some polling data just beforehand. Data for Pennsylvania. This one has been recently updated. I think the last update was July 2nd, so we can go off of this data here. This has Biden winning by a decent amount. He's winning bigly in this state right here. He is up. But as we can see right beforehand, not like it matters or anything, but he's up by 7.5 here. But you can see beforehand he was up by 8.1, which is not that big of a leap between 7.5 and 8.1. But you can see Trump is definitely cutting the edge right here of trying to get back in this election in Pennsylvania. We see in the president general election, you have Biden 48, Trump 43, and then for Pennsylvania, you have 50-44. So I think Trump has a lot of time until the general election, November 4th, to come back in and take it back from Biden for Pennsylvania. But as of right now, I would have to say Pennsylvania would go to Biden because of, this polling data. It's not completely truthful. We can't go off the polls completely. You, of course, have to go in and vote for the candidate you would like. But, I just view this polling data as Biden being the main winner. Yeah, we are going to put Pennsylvania at least leaning Democrat. Of course, you see Biden has just went past 270 here for the election, so Biden would be the winner. And then, like I said, there will be more polls and stuff I put out that will show this map, but this is what I believe of right now with the polling and the current events happening today. With Florida, let's look at the Florida polls. Okay, so here are the Florida polls as of right now. Of course, Biden with the lead. As of in most of these swing state polls, you will see Biden has a lead in it because of the current events, like I said, and what is happening in today's world. So I think with this one, you have Biden winning 6.3, but we just have to think, okay, so where was Trump at before COVID happened, and where was Trump at with his fan base? Around here, you have right before April, you have Trump narrowly winning around here, and then you get to COVID where there's kind of a drop-off point. You get to June with the current events happening today, and Trump has a big drop-off point, at least right here, with, 42%, and Biden having plus 6.8. But you're coming back where Trump is doing these speeches, doing these rallies, which people are watching, and you see that he is coming back in the state of Florida, and he could possibly have Florida as red come November. So as of right now, I'm probably going to say Florida would go for Trump here. You could say it would go for Biden, but using my personal thinking, my personal knowledge, looking at these polls, like here, July 3rd, this was just posted. This is a C- poll, so you can't take this with complete accuracy. This has Biden winning 46, well, Biden tied with Trump 46 to 46, so that's even right here. Then you have Biden just up by +5. +5 is a lot, but this is also a C- poll. Then you get to the more polls that are accurate, and you have Biden up by 9. And I just can't take this completely seriously. Take for granted this is in June 25th before Trump made a speech, but I can see Trump winning Florida in November, at least that happening. Or he wins Pennsylvania and Biden wins Florida. I don't think Trump will take Pennsylvania and Florida. I think he will take one of the two. So I will say that Trump will probably take Florida in this current one that we have done here, and Biden would be the winner, 284 to 254. This is my personal polling right here. Of course, we have to take into account that we have a lot of swing states in this election right here. We have Florida, which will be a big one. We have Pennsylvania that will be a swing state here. North Carolina, that is normally red, mostly red, could possibly be blue. Michigan, Wisconsin, between the two of those, I think Trump will take Wisconsin here, and that is a big swing state right up here, and Arizona, which could turn blue. So in this election, you could see a lot of things going on. I feel like what I have right here, 284, 254, in this electoral college prediction, it's very close, but you could see a landslide for Biden here in this election with him taking Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Florida, and North Carolina. You could see a landslide in this election for Biden, or you could see a landslide for Trump where he can take Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina here. I'm not 100% sure, but it all matters on November 4th. We have a lot coming up. We have the debates in September that will be happening. So make sure you watch the debates to make your opinion. A lot of people say that people have already made their opinions, but we will see. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video. That has been my analysis of what could happen on November 4th. I will be posting more videos like this, reviewing my opinion. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.